How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemption, and today I'm going to go over my new low spending jumper account. We're 5 days into our new kingdom, 2826. We've got 1.2 million power, which I don't think is too bad. We're doing guardians right now. I'm trying to level up my commanders. That is, of course, going to be a big grind. Shaping up to be a very active kingdom. The alliance that I'm in is, I believe, still rank 1, and I think we're doing pretty good. I think KVK Season 1 is going to be a blast. Obviously, we're a ways away, but the grind will continue until we get there. But let's get through the intro, and I'm going to show you everything I'm doing. Hopefully, something that I'm doing is something you can do as well to make your account grow faster, so that when KVK Season 1 gets here, we're as strong as we can be. So here we go. Okay, so the Guardians are probably going to happen while I'm filming this, which is totally fine. We should have enough time. They are Altar Guardians, so I might lose some marches, to be totally honest with you. It's very possible. I don't know who's going to be tanking it, but hopefully it's a whale who's got some gear already worked on, like a Mina, because that can actually be pretty good. But we'll see how it goes. As long as I don't tank any of these Altar Guardians, I should be fine. But I'm not sure who's going to be here to tank it. Hopefully it's somebody with a strong Mina and some decent gear, but we'll see what happens. But we're just gonna wait. It starts now, so I'm surprised we don't have... It might be that we're not sure who's going to tank it. I am, of course, in the worst spot possible. Let's move over a little bit. People can't click it, including myself, if they're sitting like that. Now, a lot of the times I'll sit in this window, wait for somebody to attack, and then I'm ready to jump, and I'm not scrambling trying to click the Altar Guardian. Because you can miss them just because of that. Like somebody like this, if I were to unclick this, it's actually pretty hard to click this Altar Guardian now. You can double click and drag your march and try and find the red circle. That's a way to do it. But when it's dying really quickly, it's nice to be in a window like this so you can just hit the march button and that's it. We're finally hitting it. Somebody finally decided to coordinate it. Not too bad. I thought it would actually be worse. Although the tank's dying. So, okay, it is pretty bad. But as long as I don't tank, I should be okay. I could probably tank a couple and just get my marches to red. It probably wouldn't be too bad. Right now, I was lucky in the last Sanctum. I got 5% commander experience. Of course, if those runes fall, definitely grab them. It's nice that this guy is sitting right beside it. He can refresh really quickly, but I'm quite a bit north. Oh, only 43 kilometers. That's not too bad. March speed is very slow at this early in the game, so getting around is a pain in the butt when you're doing Guardians, but it's not terrible. Hopefully we can get some troop training. Obviously, I'm not going to push for the Mightiest Governor. There's no reason to get Julius Caesar. I'm not a whale, nor do mini whales work him, ever. So definitely not going to be pushing for it, but I'm going to train some troops. I've got a lot of troop training speed ups that I need to use so that I can beat Barbarians a lot easier, and I can beat Guardians a lot easier. And eventually solo Guardians, because once we get into the next zone with the Shrines, there's not going to be a lot of people who want to go back and hit Guardians from Sanctums and Altars. So it's likely I'll need to defeat those myself. And I'm totally fine with that. I just need the troops to do it. That's definitely something that I need. And I'm looking to do Ark of Osiris on this account, which should be very interesting. But we are going to do that for those legendary commander sculptures, for the gems, for all the extra goodies you get just from doing that event. Okay, we're going to get this one, and then I'm going to start looking at some other things on this account. We're going to grab some gifts. I did see some gold chests. I don't know how many there are, but I did see some pop, so we'll let that happen. And what did we get? We got quite a few. Well, that's nice. This is the great part about being low spending and a jumper in the group that I came in, is that I can be in the main alliance and I can get these. There we go. Some 3. Oh, snap. Some gems, some speed ups. Very nice. Oh, wow. Somebody's going for Julius Caesar. Kind of got wrecked on this part, but that's, 100 gems worth of Books of the Covenant. It's not terrible, but yeah, we got more VIPs. 15 hours of speed ups right there. Definitely a good haul. Can't complain with that at all. Like, that's just from somebody purchasing stuff. Uh-oh. Hope I don't miss this one. We should be fine. That's one nice thing, though, about doing a little bit of spending. It definitely helps. Lucerne Scroll has been very nice, and I'm working hard on that. We'll go over that in a second. What's this one? Ah, stone gathering speed. That stinks. Okay, let's keep going. Probably getting a lot of levels from this. Yes, I am, because my commanders are very low. I just started unlocking a lot of the epic peacekeeping commanders, and I just unlocked Ethelfled. She's at like 1-1 for skills. It's going to be pretty bad for a while. But she still does really good in Sunset Canyon. Obviously, the AoE is doing the debuff as well, and losing 10% health this early in the game actually really does hurt. I think we're going to go for this one. I never can tell, though. People go up, down, left, right all the time. What did we finish this? Almost done this. Material. That's one thing we'll go over, man. Gold is a pain, and I said this on my free-to-play account. So I am working my farm, not as hard as I would like to, but I'm working him. And he's going to be collecting gold for sure to get gear, because I need to gear up 3 field fighting marches with decent gear, and I want to specialize a lot of it, so it's going to take some gold to do that, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to zoom through this, and then we'll come back once I'm just about done here, and then we'll go over this account fully. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you use peacekeeping commanders anymore. It used to be that trophy hunter in the peacekeeping talent tree would give you resources from killing guardians. Strategic reserve also used to work with guardians, so they kind of nerfed that a bit, which is a bummer. It used to be a lot better to go and hunt guardians, but now it's not necessary to use peacekeeping commanders, but of course it's more beneficial when you're talking about getting 15% more experience. It's good. Some of the skills, of course, like Lohar has, that's big when it's at 70%. Boudica, I think, has some as well. Okay, let's look over what we got. So CH17 means I have 4 marches now, which is fantastic. I'm going to keep pushing the CH level. I am a little bit behind on my main quest for tech, but like I've said in many videos, is that my concentration is not troops, like the tier of troops or any of the military technology. It's mostly going for engineering mathematics. Right now I'm stuck. I need Academy 18, which is why I'm upgrading CH to 18 so that I can do Academy, and then I can start working mathematics as well. I will max these out as fast as possible. That is my main quest moving forward. Once I finish these, I will go back to military technology. And obviously I'm going to be useless if there is some kind of war in this kingdom. I don't think there's going to be. We never know what's happening behind the scenes. I'm just like a grunt, an R3 grunt. I don't know what's going on with leadership, but it looks pretty good. If we go into ranks and we go into alliance power, so we're quite a bit higher than the next alliances, but as you can see, MM is the top 7. So Midnight Family is top 7 alliances. I think we'll be okay unless we get some kind of rage whale that forms in one of the lower alliances. That happens. I've seen it happen before. Fighting a T5 at this point in the game, almost a game stopper there, but we'll see what happens. Individual power, I've been in the top 100, no problem. I do have quite a few speed ups saved, so I haven't pushed too hard, but resources, of course, are something that I struggle with. I'm trying to maintain good quantity. I'm going after mostly stone and gold when I'm out there. Gold being for tech, or research, I should say. It takes a lot of gold to do research, and of course, it takes a lot of gold to do equipment. One piece I want to do next, which I have enough for, is the shield. But it's 2 million to craft, so I don't even have enough gold to do it yet. I do have the blueprints in those choice chests you get from the VIP shop. 100% buy that out every time. I know it takes resources, and in early game that's pretty hard, but just send your farmers out a couple extra times and you can grab these. It's fantastic. It gives you any kind of equipment for the blue pieces, whether it's Windswept or Staff of the Lost or the shield. It gives you everything. The axe for cavalry. It gives you everything you need. It gives you Scarlet Hound, which is phenomenal. So every Sunday I will 100% be buying these. I'm not going to switch to the shield just yet because, like I said, I don't have enough gold. So there could be a chance that I get a crystal key and I get it from the tavern here. It does come up every now and again. I've seen it quite a few times, especially on my main. Okay, what else am I doing? Like I said, I need to upgrade a lot of troops. We're going to see some in the hospital, of course, so I have more than this. But I need to upgrade these T1 to T2 or T3. and I haven't done that yet. I want to find a 7% training rune. It's not much, I know, but I think every speed up is going to help me at this point. So I'm going to wait for that before I push troops. I'm definitely going to do that now. Just for the Mightiest Governor, you get a couple extra rewards just for stage ranking. You get gems. You get some of these boosts, which honestly I could use. It's not terrible. I won't be pushing anything crazy, but I think if I do a little bit, spend some of the speed ups I have in training, troop training, I could get a decent rank where I get some free stuff. Okay, let's go over the daily things that I have been doing this week. Not going to talk too much about the holiday event because I think it's a bummer. Obviously, I'm doing War of the Runes. It only makes sense. I've been doing this pretty much every day. I think I missed one day though, but I was pretty much off the game for the whole day just for a work thing. So I missed one of them, but I've already gotten all of these, obviously. So I will get that because this is the last day of this event. So I will definitely do that. I think everybody should be doing that. They're epic commander sculptures. You're going to need a lot of them. I don't think I'm going to finish this fully. Obviously, I'm going to finish the barbarian forts, but I have another day to do it. We're done that. We're done that. Watchtower, I'm not going to do these. I know that you get free speed ups and stuff, but I am more focused on getting my CH up and my academy up, that I'm most likely not going to get these within the next 22 hours. I highly doubt it. If I have a change of heart, maybe I will quickly go over them, but it's going to cost me a lot of speed ups and resources, which I'm kind of low on, but actually not doing too bad. Okay, what's the next event here? Victory at hand doesn't really matter for me, but of course there are big boys here. If I'm in 100, what am I going to get? 10 commander sculptures. Be nice to stay in top 100. I'm in 79, so that would be good. Of course, my power here in comparison to what I actually have is obviously different. It starts again at 0 when you jump. So everything I've gotten after jumping is what shows up here. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this. I should get this chest again. I don't know if I'm going to get a full 93 or if it's going to minus off what I already opened before I jumped. But I will be able to buy some stuff from here, which is nice. Lohar's Trial I already talked about. So Esmeralda's Prayer. The city skin, not worth it. You have to spend gems to get it. I've done the math. Unless something else pops up, you can't get enough of them. You need 35 to get the city skin. And if you look everywhere, and I have looked everywhere, it's Esmeralda's collection. So you get 2, 6, 12, 20 from here. You don't get any from the end. So you get 20 from there. And then you get, I believe, 10 from here, right? 2, 4, 6, and 8. So you get 8 from here. So you get 28 in total. So you still need to buy 7. So if you're going to buy 7, purchase, what's that? 7 times 400. Oh, I don't even know what that is. I got to use a calculator. Sorry, I should probably know what that is. But 7 times 450 is 3,100 gems. 3,150. 3,150 gems to get the city skin. It is worth it if you're a cavalry commander. Where can I see it? I know there's a spot where it takes you directly to the city skin. Where it was. Right here. There we go. So 5% cavalry defense, negative 5% archer health. Because I'm going to have cavalry, archer, and infantry on open field. If it wasn't negative health to archers, I would probably go for it because it's not terrible. But because I'm stacking defense and health onto my archer march, this would kind of reduce what I'm trying to do and make that archer march take more severely wounded, and that's not what I want. So I am fairly confident I'm going to skip out on this unless we can get it for free. Great, but as of right now, you can only get 28. So unless something else comes out, guys, or if I'm missing something, can't get it. Maybe there's something in day 4 and day 5. I doubt it. It kind of just shows these here, but maybe. I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to try and complete all of these. They seem pretty easy. I'm working technical power. That's pretty easy. Action points, I'll definitely use those. Just from your free AP within the 5 more days we have left, you'll be able to do it. Alliance quiz, I definitely got to do that. I don't think we've started that yet. And then building power, I have CH18 cooking. This should be no problem. I'll probably finish all of these with CH18. So that's easy enough. I will do this. I don't have enough pieces yet. Obviously, guys, it's not hard to do. I did it on my iPhone. It's really easy. You just have to get under, what is it, under 2 minutes, and you get the rewards. Highly suggested, very easy to do, and you get a bunch of these Esmeralda's Wishing Coins, which I will open all at the end. Once I have them all, I will definitely open that up. But it's going to be a few days before I get to 100. That's for sure. But it will be nice to get Imhotep. I haven't gotten them from Gold Keys, so that will be nice. But that's it. Just making sure I finish all of the free events that are out here. Was that? Yeah, I'm going to get that for just from troop training. Even if you're not pushing Mightiest Governor, just train enough troops to get the gold key, the stars, which are fantastic, and the gems, the speed ups. Like, all of this stuff is just free. Just train a little extra troops if you absolutely have to. Is there anything else? Yes, there's Land of Deserts. So, Alliance Quiz. I think this is going to start soon. We got to wait for an Alliance leader or officer to start the event. I will register. Absolutely. Cool, we just have to wait for somebody to start it. So hopefully it'll tell me when. And then this, I've got to watch the next act. I won't put you guys through that. That's easy to do. Sign in rewards. Very easy to get, guys. Just make sure you're looking in the window. Art of the Ages. Yeah, I haven't done this yet. So I should, because, I don't know, there's limited edition ROK merchandise. Probably just like a decoration in your city, but you know what, 1,000 gems, I'll definitely go and look at it. Okay. Oh, Lucerne Scroll. So this is something I'm working pretty hard on to see how far I can get. I started late, but as you can see, the gems are definitely worth it. The gold keys, the experience tomes, the teleports. If I can get to level 30 for those 5 commander sculptures, that would be fantastic. It is harder. I'm trying to get all the barbarians done. I'm getting closer. Not going to be able to do 230 barbarian forts in 7 days. I highly doubt it. I'm hoping to get enough resources collected, but that's looking pretty tough. Troops, I don't even know if I can get 270,000 done. It's gonna be hard. I can't get the 30 days, so I don't think I'm gonna get very far, but I am gonna be able to finish all of these. Obviously, I'm working on the Alliance flags right now, which gives me another good amount, and the daily login. So try my best, but I don't know if I'm going to get those 5 legendary commander sculptures. That would be nice. Sweet. So we've registered at 230 UTC. Cool. So I'll be doing that. That's going to give me more rewards. I did it on my main account already. So it's definitely a good event to do. And we'll jump over there, get both of those guys going at the same time. Anything else that I'm doing on here? Burning my free action points. Again, before I go to bed, and I've said this in previous videos, if I was going to bed right now, I would speed this up and start another research that's, you know, at least 8 hours long. If my buildings were almost done, I'd do the exact same thing. Same with troops. With this, I would instantly finish it off and then start another one. I wouldn't upgrade troops. I would just do the full, as much as I can, 331. Obviously, I need to upgrade these buildings, but I'm following the main quest and my main quest of getting mathematics and engineering out of the way. Okay, let's just buy some of these things. See what I can buy. I can't buy those. I want that gold star, so I'm going to use some resources. We'll use these and see if that gets me there. Not quite. We're gonna use 625. Just fill it up a little bit. Okay, jump back in here. Grab this and this, because those are gonna be a struggle to get before we get into KVK. That is 100% certain. I know that struggle. Okay, there's that. Thankfully, as a low spender, I can help myself by getting other bundles and things that come up. So the pop-up ones are definitely advertising, but I haven't been doing many of them. I did do, though, and this definitely maxed out my budget for this month, I did the Forest Guardian set. I think that's a no-brainer. If you can afford to do it for 10 bucks, it's going to help so much. It's giving you extra resources from gathering. It's giving you a lot of gathering speed. It really does help. Like, we're getting 33% extra gathering speed just from that, and free resources and troop load. It really helps. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to see if anybody's walking down there, and then I'm going to start killing those guardians. So guys, just keep as active as you can. You'll see I have quite a few gems. We did 4 sanctums, so that obviously helped. We've got those gold chests, which are, of course, helping. Barbarians are dropping quite a few gems, so that's good. It's been really good so far. I haven't gotten very lucky on which commanders I pull. I'm waiting for Kusunoki to come out. I have 2 left, and then I can start working him. And then, of course, Imhotep. So we'll see how that goes. And then once we can get YSG, which is still a ways away. Where is he in here? He's not even showing in here yet. Oh my goodness. Such a new kingdom, you can't even see YSG. That's crazy. But there you go, guys. That's where this account is. I'm excited to see how much further I can get from my free-to-play account and what I can do in open field. Very curious to see how Imhotep and Kusunoki are going to do, or YSG and Imhotep. It should be very interesting. So stick around, guys. I hope you guys check out the channel in the future. And until next time, have a good one. Later.